Hey YouTube, last video I made a key to this Yamaha R3 lock and try to use a Lishi on it. I'll show you what happened with the Lishi here, how it wouldn't go all the way in. Here's just a quick clip from that video. When the tool goes in, it's like it doesn't go in far enough. Reach around the camera here. So this has 8 wafers in it, or it's supposed to anyway, but there's nothing on 1, 2, or 3, so it's like it's not going in far enough. All right, so I took the lock apart again, and it was indeed the dust cover. I took a couple of pictures here. If you take a look at the key, how it passes all the way through the dust cover, pretty much all the way to the head of the key. And now if you look at this other picture with the Lishi, it hangs up on the shoulder. So I sent that over to the Lishi people, and they sent me this picture back of where to shave some of the Lishi down. So I used a Dremel, and the Lishi starts out at 9.75 millimeters wide, and I shaved it down to 8.5 millimeters. And so this is what our modified Lishi looks like. Yeah, real blurry like that. And the camera to focus here. All right, so I just took a Dremel and just a, one of just the grinding wheels and just shaved it down. And now what we've got is the Lishi will now go all the way into the lock. Like it should. It goes a lot further than it was able to in the other video. And now the Lishi actually is able to pick and decode this lock like it should. So go ahead and demonstrate that real quick here. The lock chucked up in the vise. And this particular lock is different than other ones that I've seen here. So I have used this Lishi at least 4 times. At a motorcycle dealership that I do a lot of work at. And it's worked every time flawlessly. So this lock is actually, the dust cover is definitely different than those other ones. So anyway, without further ado here, we'll go ahead and we'll demonstrate the Lishi actually working here. So we see it will actually go all the way into the lock now. And go ahead and camera here, make sure you guys can see. All right, we'll go through picking it here. So we're all the way in. And just going to go through and look for binders. Now this is a double-sided lock. So just go through looking for something binding. Okay, 7, got to click on 7. 8. That's number 1. Okay, 1 wasn't binding, 2 is. 3 is. 4 springy, 5 is binding, 6 is set, 7 set, 8 is set. Go back to 1. Nice, click on 1, and we do now have it picked. So let me go ahead and just rotate the lock in the vise here so it can actually decode it. And you saw the video yesterday, the bidding on it. It was a 1123, 1122. I just want to show you that even after modifying it, it does still read correctly. So we have 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2. So Lishi does work perfectly now that it's modified. And according to the Lishi people too, it should work still on the other style ignition that it worked on before having to modify it. It said it should work even better. So if you do run into this with your YH65, that is the fix for it. I just want to go from 9.75 down to about 8.5 millimeters. And I just shaved a little bit at a time off each side until it fit through the dust cover is what I did. And just took some measurements. So if you have any questions about this, drop them in the comments or send me an email. And really, I guess that's all we got for this video. We will talk to everybody later.